I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I get a coat because I'm not stupid.
Nigga, fuck you talking about you got the month of May. Month of May ain't gonna stop your ass from catching the goddamn flu, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Is that the flu or is that foam?
This is whatever it needs to be. Not really sure how to define it just yet. I'm not sure if it wants to be defined by what it looks like.
Oh, so it's like, is it like a transgender shape that's undecided on what it wants to be? Should I even go there? I probably don't want to. Nah, I don't want to offend anyone.
Talk about them niggas, man.
Are they niggas or are they niggettes?
They don't know.
Neither do we. So therein lies the problem. We're just gonna call them question marks from now on.
That's y'all niggas. Unknown species. Fuck it. You're just out there.
We out here. Where are you? We don't know, but we out here though.
We here, goddammit. Don't define me by my pronouns. Those are not the correct pronouns.
They're not the pronouns, and not the unprofessional nouns. They're just nouns.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? What? I'm not quite sure. I get it, I guess, but I just have like one thing about it. I'm like, okay, if you want us to accept you for who you are or whatever, okay, I get it. But the thing, if you kind of think about it, initially you didn't really accept you for who you are because you wanted to change it.
Why does somebody have to tell you this? Accept you for who you are? Well, who are you, motherfucker? Because I'm looking at one thing and you telling me you the opposite of what the fuck that thing is. One of us is not right. And it's hard for me to believe that you're not right about your damn self.
Yeah. There's no sense in both of us being confused.
That's like this Mountain Dew can talking to me and being like, I feel like the Coke on the inside. Well, bitch, you taste like Mountain Dew. I'm not saying I'm tasting you bitches. I'm just saying I know what the fuck a man is when I see a man, and I know what the fuck a woman is when I see a woman. You have a penis. Makes you a man. You got a vagina. Got lips. Labia. You a woman. Well, that's just the sexual part. Bitch, that's what the fuck determines what a man is, what a woman is. When's the last time you seen a woman with a dick? Born a woman, unless she was a fucking transvestite. What am I missing?
Oh no! Well, if you're a woman, you're missing the penis. And if you're a man, you're missing the boombox.
What? A boombox, this nigga said. Y'all heard what he said. You heard it here first. Right here on Cream and Twinkie juice.
Twinkie juice. Twinkies don't have juice because they're not a fruit.
Are you sure? Because according to the rules nowadays, if the Twinkie say it got juice, apparently the bitch got juice. But guess what?
Oh, the Twinkie juice. Oh, no, don't worry, we're not cutting none of this shit out either. This is all on video. We got it now.
Keep that.
Oh snap! Squeeze a tear on my eye. That shit was funny as hell. Alright, so well, welcome to another episode of Whatever Creams Your Twinkie. I'm Flava Hype. That is
that boy Jack Boy.
And this right here is the undecided
Twinkie Juice Styrofoam Man.
Yes, it's our new co-host. He doesn't say much, but damn it, he or she, or whatever whatever it decides it wants to be today. Whatever they decide are they legion? Is it more than one? What is they?
Is this Olympus?
Cause you're falling. Oh, Olympus has fallen.
Ain't that about a bitch?
It is about one, or it's about another one.
If you look at it,
another one.
This nigga is the DJ
Khaled one
of the transgender conversation.
Whoa!
No, not like that. You know, if you look at this, it looks
so that means that the transgender we the best.
nigga.
All right.
This should look like a manger.
It is, but look, there's no Jesus. Jesus, he was not born in the manger. Okay, so and that's our show for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for wasting 6 minutes of your life with us today
for not doing the damn thing.
All right, so that is the Twinkie juice cream box and Twinkie juice cream.
Twinkie creamy.
It's the color of the Twinkie cream.
I mean, it is.
It does not have that consistency or texture.
And if you squeeze it, the filling don't come out. So
true.
I don't want you to. Speaking of filling coming out, ladies, can y'all stop squeezing niggas' dick so goddamn hard? It's not a tube of toothpaste. You gonna crush the fucking tubing in that motherfucker if you keep squeezing. That's not how you give a decent hand job. I'm not saying I have this problem currently, but I have in the past, and I've known niggas who have gone through this shit. I just need y'all to relax. My dick is not a construction tool. Unless, of course, we're talking about constructing an infant. But that's a whole nother conversation. My shit is not a power drill. I don't need you to grip it firmly and press the button to get it to just relax. Regular grip is fine. I ain't talking about throw a spiral with a football grip either, because I mean that's a good look. You kind of gotta hold it like a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, something like that.
Don't do that. I'm saying.
Don't do the fastball thing either.
Yeah, I don't need you to two-seam my shit, because that's actually.
I mean, now maybe a screwball.
Yeah.
Screwball's nice, but not because if you trying to two or four seam that motherfucker and you just got the you just no
Nolan Ryan action. We don't need none of that. Relax, that nigga threw like 102.
That shit. Or Rex Chapman, nigga like 105. And I mean on more than one occasion.
Fuck, bro. Aroldis is tripping.
Yeah.
No, I knew what you meant.
Yeah, my mistake. Yeah. But nigga, still.
Like,
all of a sudden, you just
who taught you? Who taught you how to jack it?
It's like you go from here, and all of a sudden the ball's already there. Like I saw your hand was right here last time I saw it, and I blinked, and next thing I know, dang, nigga, what?
Like what you mean strike? Yeah, I'm
where the ball?
I'm leaving.
And the catcher's throwing the ball back to the pitcher like, okay, we gonna do this today? All right, fuck it, I'm gonna just close my eyes and swing.
I see what the fuck going on.
Whoever's head gets knocked off, if I miss this. That's just what's gonna happen.
I understand what the fuck is going on. Don't stop doing that shit. Stop squeezing the tube and out of people's dicks.
Yeah, don't do that.
Shit's difficult as a motherfucker.
Gorilla grip does not refer to this when we're talking about gorilla grip. We're talking about the monkey.
I'm saying, what are you, Randy Johnson? Now, who taught you how to jack a dick?
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there for that class.
No, I'm talking to the ones that's doing that shit.
Oh, I know. Hopefully not doing it while you're watching this.
Yeah,
I mean you're doing it while, but just continue watching.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then again, you know what? If we're gonna give tips, look, you gotta loosen up just a little bit because you don't want to like the skin. It's intact. Okay, leave it that way,
please,
because we still want it when we still have use for it.
Well, the same motherfucker. After you leave,
it is ours.
I want it to be attached to me still. I don't need it to be dripping fucking blood and all types of stupid. If it's gonna be dripping, it need to be dripping out the motherfucking the hole right there.
Yeah.
Where the juice come out of. I'm gonna keep calling it
Twinkie
juice.
Cream.
The
splooge.
The goddamn splooge.
Splooge, yes. The baby batter. The baby gravy. The
dick batter even.
The ooh la la.
Cream filling, nigga.
The cream filling, yes. The custard. That's it.
Give a shit, Teletubby.
Yeah, no, that's because that custard sleeve. If you're doing the hand thing, I get it. Whatever. You know what?
Exactly.
Keep it moist.
Please.
Keep it moist.
Please.
It's okay.
I do not have time for all this friction. Why the fuck are your hands so rough? You've been working. Did you drop a transmission today?
Did you cause Olympus to fall?
What the fuck are you?
Did you slap Olympus down?
What the fuck?
Are you a bricklayer? Come on, what's going on?
Fuck you, Mecha Streisand from South Park. Come on, bro. I need you. Bitch got dinosaur hands. Why the fuck is it so rough? The fuck? What? Have you been sanding furniture today?
Hey, dinosaur hand. Excuse me. Lick a lot of puss.
Lick a lot of
puss. That's a lesbian dinosaur. Lick a lot of puss.
Why they didn't tell us about that one in school, man? Be honest with me, bitch.
You know why they didn't tell you about Lickalotopus in school?
Man,
it's because have you looked up the dinosaur with 500 teeth?
No.
Look it up real quick.
Oh.
It's a dinosaur with 500 teeth. This is live action. He's never looked it up before.
500? This shit came up already.
Yeah.
Hey man, look. First of all, why is it called that?
Exactly. Now, see, they didn't teach us that in school either.
Hey man, y'all ain't shit. Why his mouth look like a bulldozer?
I don't know. Why does Lickalotopus have the longest tongue out of all the dinosaurs? I'm just playing. That's not a thing. I don't know. Lickalotopus is like a made up part of a joke. It just sounds funny. Like, hey, you know what you call a gay dinosaur, the male version, Megasaur ass.
Wow. Hey man.
All right, that's just a joke. It's just a joke. That's it. That's all it is.
It's funny as a motherfucker too. Why the fuck can we not tell jokes nowadays? You sensitive pussies.
Because
man, the fuck.
I don't know. We got remember Beavis and Butthead? Obviously. So we got Beavis and Butthead and South Park and Family Guy, raised up on all that stuff and listened to the 2 Live Crew and NWA, and we brought up with all that, listen to all that, some of the hardest stuff that was out there. And now
I am Cornelio.
Exactly. Bring him TP for his bunghole.
You heard what he said.
And now all of a sudden people are getting like Pepe Le Pew getting canceled because he was like, I can't even say he raped anyone. He didn't. He was aggressive.
He just came on to him real strong.
He just came on strong because he thought it was a skunk. It wasn't a skunk. It was a cat. And all of a sudden, it got like a stripe on the back because it ran under a paintbrush or something. And so that's what he was thinking. So he was like, ooh la la, kiss kiss kissy, and that was it. And she kept getting away. Okay, that's it. He didn't say ooh la la and then just like handcuff her to the bed and just ramrod her ass because that would have been a completely different cartoon. That wouldn't have been Looney Tunes. That would have been something else.
Herbert the pervert has been chasing Chris around for 19 seasons.
Now, but you want to cancel Pepe Le Pew, and Pepe Le Pew was now like decades before Herbert.
Granted, I know Family Guy did come under some fire. I think they might have got canceled for a little bit, but no one, it wasn't because of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And number 2, so the fuck what? It's a goddamn cartoon.
But if it's and what about Quagmire though? Yeah, I could kind of see if it was Quagmire because that motherfucker was off the chain.
Quagmire has stuck his dick in more holes
than dick hole. And I said what I said.
Bro, okay? That nigga that stuck his dick in more holes than Pump 16 at the Mapco. Think it's the hole. See what a gas tank is? Yeah, stick it in the hole.
And Mapco is a gas station. I don't know how regional it is, but it's a gas station. So
let's imagine how many holes that pumped and seen. 87.
And just left it in, pumped everything out of there was no there isn't like a petrol condom. So you're getting all of it. It's all getting inside of the car. So your car is pregnant now.
You're
getting little Volkswagens all over the place.
Unleaded fuel.
And especially if you pull it out and you're like, he's all over the backside of the car or whatever. What the fuck? Why? Okay, we probably shouldn't be on this. We might get canceled.
This is hilarious.
We're talking about car cream pies.
Cancel culture gonna get us again. Fuck you fucking pussies. Bitch ass niggas gonna try to cancel Eminem because you want to listen to a nigga mumble and make weird sleepy noises over a beat for 4.5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry that you don't understand. There was a motherfucker that was around before you were even a sperm cell in your father's halfway functioning nutsack. That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with Eminem. When I, as a nigga who appreciates talent, listens to Eminem, but then I listen to the niggas that you like, I know who the lyricist is. I know who got the talent. I'm not saying
we got lyrics and we got gimmicks. What side are you on? And sometimes there's a fine line. You know, you might be like a rapper or whatever that makes like party records or something. Cool. Hey, yeah, let's get it on. Let's get in the club and get the jumping, get the jazz and all that. But if you got the lyrics over here and you got the gimmicks over here, and the gimmicks over here are completely auto-tuned and Xanaxed out, I'm gonna stick over here. I'm gonna stay over here because this is my culture right here. This is what I want. This is what I grew up with all that, and even some of the party records. You know, you want to walk it out, got it. Yeah, got it. You want to get crunk in the club, got it.
You want to party like a rock star?
Got it. Yes, do it till you're satisfied.
You want to swag while you surfing, watch them surf and swag, and nigga.
Everything. Even if you want to hit the Superman, all right, go ahead, do your thing. In the club, it's banging. I'm not gonna just buy and listen to it like it's the most lyrical thing I've ever heard. But if it's in the club and it's banging, hey, you! I promise you was up in there doing that thing. We're jiggling. The two-step.
Going two-step. Two-step. Hey, two-step. Hey, two-step. Hey, get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. Get it jiggy. How about this one? Do that thing up, my man. They can roll. Yeah. Pop, lock, and drop it. All you nasty bitches. Pop, lock, and drop it.
Watch it first.
In middle school.
Watch it first.
You nasty bitches.
Watch it first.
Give it fucking head.
Watch it first.
In the middle school bathroom. What's wrong with you?
Are you?
That shit happened. I'm sorry. Not to me, but she walked out while I was going in, and I was like, wow, this is a magnet school. I know that shit went a completely different direction than what you was expecting, but that shit happened, and I was like, wow, y'all acting totally different in here.
Then again, they could probably say the same thing to you, because maybe that's the headroom, and you just happen to go in there and be like, well, I'm gonna just use this for other purposes, instead of them using it for the purpose that it's always been used for. You were thinking I'm gonna go in there and pee. Like, nope. They was going in there for other reasons, and that's the one that they choose to go to for that. And this has been designated as the restroom for all head activities. And you're supposed to go to the one down the hall that's supposed to be used for all other activities.
You know what I'm saying?
So you went to the wrong one, so you fucked up.
All right,
don't blame them.
All right, that's okay. So that's on me then. I should have realized that my pissing should have been done elsewhere, which is fine. Look, I'm man enough to admit when I was wrong. I should have found another place to bath. Not actually bath, but the bathroom has a purpose. From my understanding, and maybe I had the wrong understanding. Why the fuck they call it a bathroom if it ain't no bath in there?
They call it a restroom.
Yeah, but see, we was asking the teacher if we could go to the bathroom.
Yeah, because we used to just saying that. Now you get you know, all my military people or army and shit, we call it a latrine.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was like, okay, for whatever, all right, whatever, like latrine, that's what it is. Yada yada yada. And I think in other branches, they probably call it something else, whatever the case may be. But yeah, bathroom, I think because at one point there were baths in it or it was in the house. Now, if it's out somewhere else, obviously there's no baths in the restaurant.
It's the toilet and sink room.
Yeah, so then it's like the restroom or the what is it they call it?
Toilet and sink
room. The laboratory. The laboratory.
Fucking y'all niggas, Dexter.
Get out of my laboratory.
I ain't even say get out. I said
get up. Get up.
That's what you got to do.
Up.
So now we're going to get into some of the topics after spending 20 minutes on a bunch of bullshit. You're welcome. So, let's see, let's introduce something. Oh, Yeah, let's go back to the females. Because we're always going to go back to the females. We're only saying females now because you're the only ones who have the body part that we're going to talk about and why. So, you know what? I'll let you introduce it. What you want to talk about?
All right, ladies, let me help y'all understand something. I understand that a lot of you think that you hold a very specific superpower in a very specific area of your anatomy. We on this side of the spectrum like to call what we're referring to a pussy. And for the vast majority, I won't say a vast majority, but for a good percentile of the women, you think that the sole fact that you have said pussy means that you have way more control over the universe as it spins and rotates on its axis and exist in this world as what it is. And here we are being subservient to said vagina. Let me help you understand something from a nigga's perspective. You don't. Now look, here's the thing. I understand that because it's you like to have the confidence within yourself to be able to say, my pussy run the world. Not so fast, bitch. Because of what research are you basing this thesis off of? Without a penis to validate the value of your pussy, you can't tell me what the fuck it's worth. Because for all we know, it's a sandpaper company in that motherfucker. You tell me what good is a pussy that don't get wet. Whoa. Tell me, what good is a pussy that walks around on the body of a bitch with low self-esteem who takes it out on everybody under the sun? What good is a pussy that don't get up out of bed and work and make some worth out of her damn self while still sitting on Facebook all day, every day talking shit about a bunch of people that's doing more than her?
Uh-oh.
We can do this shit till the cows come home. I just want you to... I want you to understand. I'm glad you're confident. I'm glad you believe in yourself. I'm glad that you're not selling yourself short and you put your pussy on the pedestal of an Olympic gold medalist. You just up there looking down at all these silver and bronze medal having ass niggas and bitches. Because all you bitches is just waiting for a reason to say that these other bitches ain't got shit on you. Here's a problem. A lot of them do. You won't admit it because then you gotta admit that these bitches are worth way more than you are. And don't get it twisted. There's some worthless ass niggas out here too. I don't want you to think that I'm out here defending every person with a penis that perpetuates the personification of a man. I had to hit you with an alliteration.
Alliteration on your ass.
But I do need you to realize that you trying to invalidate dick just to lift your pussy up a little bit more is a complete redundancy. And it is completely counterproductive to the point that you were trying to make. Not only that, it is, what's the word? Contradictory. Because how can you tell me that your pussy is the shit when you're not giving the dick a chance to validate whether or not your pussy is the shit? How can you yourself tell me what your pussy is worth to them? I'm glad it's worth the world to you. But what is it out there in a world full of sharks waiting to take a bite out of crime? Just understand. And just let this be the take-home message. Let this be the thing that you take from what I have said thus far. And I'm sorry I did not introduce it as he usually would and ask for his take first. I'm very sorry, but you have to understand the passion that lies within these old bones as it pertains to people trying to tell somebody else what they're not worth. but you can't. So, understand something. You can be worth whatever you want to be worth to you. But don't tell me that I'm supposed to subscribe to the notion that you are the shit. That your pussy is the shit because your pussy smells like a fish factory. And it looks weird. It's low-key an octopus. No one wants
Wow.
I'm gonna let you take it. I just need you to understand. Your pussy cannot receive an award for absolutely nothing. You cannot validate your pussy off the strength of what you want to claim it to be. LeBron James cannot be one of the greatest NBA players to grace this earth until he stepped on the court and spent the last 18 years proving that he's one of the best players to set foot in any NBA arena that this world has ever seen. The merits of your pussy must stand on something. Your word alone is not good enough. Especially when you have not been earning your place in this world to begin with. I will not give you credit that you have yet to earn because I'm a man of honesty and integrity and fairness. And it is not fair for me to say that your pussy is the truth when it is in fact one of the biggest stories ever told in the history of our solar system. Wow. I'm Ja'Cory Patton, and I approve this message.
That boy, Jack boy.
You got it. How you feel about these women that's out here perpetuating this motherfucking false reality that their pussy is just amazing without them having anything to validate or even stand on so as to make such a claim?
What I will say is this to all the women out there. I don't mean to say you're not special because you are special, but at the same time, all of you were born with it. So you're not special. You didn't do something to earn it. You were just born with it, and there you go. Now, granted, yes, I understand that we pursue. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have us pursue it because we enjoy it and all that kind of stuff. Yada, yada. Of course. However, you can't tell anyone how it is until someone else judges it for themselves and tells you what it is. And at that point, you don't really know for sure because you're hoping that they're not lying to you. Now, just like women lie to men, sometimes men lie to the women too. Like, oh, this is great. It's wonderful. We're not really going to say it's awful because we're in there. I mean, just seriously, just, whatever. Make sense about it. Just think about it. Really, like, we're sitting up there, getting them yams, and all of a sudden, this is horrible. We're not going to sit there and say that because we're dealing with something that we've been trying to pursue. If we're hungry and we say, oh man, I'm ready to eat. And you're like, oh, this is going to be the best steak ever. Like, oh, really, is it? Like, yeah, man, my steak is wonderful. Like, oh, okay, all right. And then we're still hungry. So we're eating the steak. Well, this steak tastes like shit on a shingle. But since we're so hungry, we're going to eat the steak. We're like, is it good there? Just, you got some water or something? So then we're going to ask you for Kool-Aid or whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm not saying it's just going to be all. It's not like either it's good or it's bad or it's either all or nothing. I'm just saying that if you're going to tell us how good it is, you don't know how good it is to someone else.
Can't just put the steak on the plate, let it sit there, and nobody ever touch it, eat it, taste it, nothing, and just be like, that's the greatest steak that you ever see.
So like he was saying, like we have to be the ones to validate that. And I know sometimes we are garbage at it. Well, sometimes we try to get the yams, and we don't. Yeah, there's no yams to be got because we're not equipped to get yams. Maybe we can just barely scoop out a spoonful of sweet potato. Maybe that's all we got. Maybe that's all we're working with. We can't get yams. We just get a little bit of sweet potato and say, and that's all. That's all we're working with. Hey, it is what it is, right? But sometimes it's telling us how good it is, and you don't know how much tread is left on your tires. You can't do that.
So you try to hit the brake and your ass goes sliding through a red
Exactly.
light.
Now, who's hydroplaning? The thing is, yes, it might be great. You won't know that because you don't have a penis and you're not going in there like that. Just like saying, hey, for us, we might say, yes, we got all the shit ready there and we are ready to go. We're going to tear that ass up. And we get there, we get the... But to you, it's like, I mean, it's okay. Since I'm already here, I might as well just, try to see what I can do to get fit. And we might not be all that. We might think that we are, but again, you have to validate how good we are. Vice fucking versa. Okay, that's all it is. All it's saying. It's trying to make sure that you understand. You were born with it just like every other woman's born with it. The only way it's validated is by someone else who is not born with it to know what it feels like to be in there, like swimwear. I'm sure you understand, right?
I can't open a restaurant and be like, nigga, this restaurant is reputable for being one of the greatest seafood restaurants of all time. Ain't nobody ever even tasted the motherfucking trout. You ain't had a piece of trout, nigga, from this motherfucker.
No salmon.
How somebody come tell you that your tilapia is dope if ain't nobody had this shit?
Yeah.
So just don't act like your pussy is just. Don't act like dick ain't shit. That's what the fuck I was getting at. Stop acting like dick ain't shit, because for as much shit as you bitches do to attract dick, you sure shit act like it is completely invaluable. And don't act like you don't do shit to attract dick. You like getting fucked just as much as we like fucking.
Sometimes even more.
Sometimes even more. For some reason, females get the luxury of acting like they don't want to fuck as much because
that's society.
Yeah, that's all it is. And it's just, it's highly expected for us to be, like you said, the pursuers. Mm-hmm. So they get to sit back and just receive attention. Receive
the dick.
Yeah.
Receive the pile driving. Receive the dick.
And this just...
Receive the beast with two backs. Receive it. Receive the peen.
You get to be Devin Hester on the dick. Receive. And if it's good enough, you want us to run it back.
Oh, yes, indeed. And score. You don't just want to get good yards. You want to score.
You want to go to
you want us to get to that end zone.
You want us to go to distance.
Mm-hmm.
You want us to penetrate your defense
and score.
Weave through traffic. Get through the linebackers. Get through the safeties.
Yeah, you don't just want us to get that first down.
Oh, no.
You want that touchdown.
You want all that.
You want your scoreboard lit up. You know it.
And you know that you know, and you know I know, because, bitch, you invited me over here. Why am I over here at 12:41 in the morning if you don't want shit? And you
want to cuddle.
Talking about some...
I just wanted to talk. You could have talked on the phone.
Like, bitch, you could have texted me all this. You could have sent it in a Snapchat if you wanted to.
Wow.
You could have mentioned me on Twitter. You could have did all kinds of shit. No, you wanted me to be here.
But I'm here now. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna continue to talk about it.
No,
is that what? Fuck that! No, I got something else. Hold on, man. Listen. Hold on 1 second. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Fuck that. Nah.
Fucked
Let
up.
me tell you. The CD was scratched.
The skeety. That's what she wanted. The skeety. She wanted skeety all over the fucking place. It's skeety all on the nipple, areola area, lips, cheeks, eardrums, all that shit. Pussy entrance. All that.
The CD was scratched. I kept skipping. Okay, so here's the thing. We get to talking, right? You know, talking all the good shit, yabba, yabba, yabba. Ooh, I want to do this, want to do that. Okay, cool. We got that out the way. Wham. And then we get to fucking, and you still want to do some more talking. Now it's time for fucking. We did all the talking. Why you still want to talk?
Why you got more subjects?
You got another topic you want to cover during the midst of the deep digging? Let me look, for some of you, you might be cool with it. That's fine. Me, I don't like doing all that talking. I don't even like talking beforehand. You think I like talking during? No. I want even less talking. As a matter of fact, hold me a conversation when we get through when I feel like having it. I don't want to talk before. I want to talk less than none during. So if you want to have a conversation about some shit, you can put that in the email. Send that shit to me when we get done, and I'll read it at my earliest convenience. And I might not respond right away, but fuck it. Maybe I'm still asleep. I don't care. I don't know. But my point is that there's no need to have all this dialogue in between strokes. We don't need to do all that because I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm like you, and I know, yeah, I can multitask, but my thing is, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be quiet so I can hear your moans and the way your body's shaking, and if you're twitching, and if there's some splat, if I hear the macaroni and cheese sound stirring in the pot, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing something. I just want to continue hearing that. I don't want to hear you. You like it? Yeah, I like hearing that. I don't like hearing you right now. So if you like it, bite the pillow. Shut the fuck up. Hold yourself to that standard. Just be silent, be mute. Act like you're mad at me, but not mad at me. So just give me the cold shoulder while we're fucking. You can let me know you like it, but don't be asking me questions because I don't want to answer anything. I'm not ready for a complete back and forth. We need to have a debate while we're fucking. Let's just stop that right now. We don't need to do that. Just cut that shit out your mind. Don't have that in there. Or like, ooh, when I get him in the bed, when he's giving me the lovely lumps. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I just make some shit up. It's okay. You can coin that, trademark that, but don't patent it yet because I'm still working on it. So when we're doing that, I'm like, and you start asking me all these questions. Tell me this. I don't want to tell you. I told you what I need to tell you in order to get to where I am now. I told you all that. Now I got more stipulations. That wasn't even in the contract. I didn't read that in the fine print because there was no fine print. You know what? It says we fucking, and then I signed my name here and I handed it to you. So I turned in my sheet. And that's all it was. There wasn't nothing on the back. I looked at the back unless you got it written in invisible ink. If you got it written in invisible ink, you shouldn't have put it in invisible ink. And I got an invisible ink eraser and I put it on the back of it. So that way you don't have nothing else. I don't need to talk to you anymore. Sick and tired of all the talking, the conversations during sex. Fuck that. Stop talking. Shut the fuck up. Don't be quiet, but say something, but don't say nothing to me asking me questions looking for a response. I don't need to continue with all that. We talked before. I don't want to talk after you. Fuck that. I'm trying to go to sleep. It's hot. I'm sweating and I've been doing all the pumping most of the time. If you want to do all the talking, okay, you get on top and you do all the shit and get to riding and talk to yourself. And I guarantee you won't last as long as I last when you on there humping and sweating and trying to twerk and all that. And you're going to sit down and lean over to the side like you call it a cramp in your hip or something like, I'm tired. Fuck that. Nah, I'm going to do the same shit you do, like faster, harder, all that type of shit. I'm going to do that shit while you on top. And you can't say that. And I'll tell you something else. Fuck that, don't hold me back. You going to sit there and try to tell us I want it faster and I want it harder. Well, I want it wetter and I want it tighter. So can you just make that shit happen? No, you can't. Active. You can't do it. You want more of what I'm fucking doing? I want less of what you're doing, which is nothing. Which means I want more of something. I want you to participate. Fuck that. You flip me on and then get me on here like this and all of a sudden ride me into oblivion. That's what you do, okay? I want you to do that. If you can do that, then we can talk about somebody going faster, harder. Now, I will say this, fellas, you got to pay attention to what you're saying. Now, why is it that when the lady says faster or when the lady says harder, we just start going faster? That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. It says, oh, I want it harder. We just, well, that's not what that all of a sudden, we started double timing, triple timing. And we get more tired because we're like, damn, I'm going harder. No, you're not. You're just going faster. Okay, don't turn into a rabbit and start going. We don't do that. No, she says harder, like, deeper. I can't go any deeper because I don't have any more dick, okay? That's it. There's a limit to it. It stops here. If you wanted the horse, you should have got the horse. But I don't have a horse. I just have, like, maybe half a zebra or some shit. I don't know. What the fuck else? What kind of animal it is. I'm not saying I'm Pee Wee Herman, but I'm not saying I'm He-Man either. So I'm like, there's a gray area, all right? So fuck that. So if you want me to go deeper, then just make your shit more shallow. I don't know what else you say about that. So that's that. And so stop all that talking, asking questions, trying to have a conversation. That's our vacation time. We don't need to be doing no work during that time. So if we're doing everything, don't be complaining about the shit that we're not saying. We're trying to listen to it. We're trying to pay attention to you. We want to hear you go, oh, that's good, I like it. Oh, that's great. Don't ask me questions. You should have asked all the questions before then. I'm through talking. Go. What you got?
First of all, give it up for goddamn Reverend Pussy Getter. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel some type of this nigga's RPG. Blowing up in pussy since when the fuck ever. Shooting the fuck off in pussy since I don't know when, cause I don't ask the nigga questions of the like. Ain't got a goddamn thing to do with me. Since we on the fucking topic, let's cover some more shit. Bitch, why is it that when I come over there and you know damn well it's fucking sexual energy all in the room, it's all on the refrigerator handle, aura is everywhere, just fuck aura, juices, imaginary juices, come to life juices, bring the shit into reality juices, all in your mind, you won't come, all in your eye socket area, all in your lips, all on the lining of the top of your motherfucking lip, all on the back of your hand, the front of your hand, all up by the goddamn inside elbow, armpit looking shit.
And the cubital regions.
You know damn well you want to pull his dick out and just slap yourself in the mouth with it. You know you want that. You want all that shit. You want to abuse yourself with that cock. Now let me ask you a question. Why the fuck is it that when the nigga gets to the crib, you act like you don't want shit, but yet you still expect this nigga to take these perfect precautions and act like he wanna fuck, and if he don't do it the way you want him to do it, you hold it against him. Bitch, let me explain something to you. You wanna fuck, I wanna fuck. Wanna know why I know I wanna fuck? Cause I'm a nigga. I always wanna fuck. Wanna know why I know you wanna fuck? It is 1:13 a.m. and out of all the shit you could be doing, playing motherfucking Jenga, sleeping, jacking off, watching your favorite Netflix series, you call me over here and we laying on this motherfucking couch and you was sitting in this motherfucker with these tight ass boy shorts on and there's a little bitty ass tank top.
With no bra.
No motherfucking bra. You got your belly button pierced all oiled the fuck up. Why do you smell good at 1 a.m? I have no goddamn idea. But you know what? I appreciate it because you came prepared for this shit. And guess what? You do your fucking damnedest to make sure that I don't feel like you want to fuck. But yet, no, you thought I was done. I'm not done up this motherfucker. First of all, the dumbbell is on the table because this ties in everything that this nigga just finished saying. You are the equivalent to this motherfucking dumbbell. Look how it's sitting there. Look at it. Ain't doing shit, is it? Ain't doing a damn thing. You are the equivalent to a dumbbell. If I get the fuck up and I want to curl this motherfucker, guess what the dumbbell doing? Being dead goddamn weight. It's just there. I'm just lifting this motherfucker. That's what the fuck some of y'all pussies be doing. You're just laying there.
Wow.
You just lay. This is you. Now you want me to put forth all this motherfucking effort. Let me tell you something, bitch. I will. Because I want that pussy and I'm not going to act like I don't. But that's the difference between me and you. I say I want to fuck her. I act like I want to fuck her. Act like I'm interested in you, bitch. It's because I am. And I'm not going to come to the crib and pretend that I'm not trying to fill up all types of shit. Don't ask me to come over this motherfucker knowing damn well you want some dick. And then sit in this fucking house and act like you don't want to fuck. But yet, you still expect me to pursue the fuckage. Let me explain something to you. As a man, there's a certain thing that we have to do when it comes to dealing with y'all. It's called picking our spots. If we don't do this shit accurately, if we don't perfect this shit to the absolute greatest extent of perfection, do you understand how different you gonna look at me? If I don't do this shit the way that you pictured it happening in your mind, you are never gonna come back from that. More so, I'm never gonna come back from that because you're not gonna look at me as a potential fuck mate anymore. Now you're looking at me as a nigga that blew it. Well, bitch, I couldn't tell that I was blowing it because the energy that I was expecting to receive was not being received. You wanna know why? Because you sat in the house for 5.5 hours acting like you ain't wanna fuck. How was I supposed to know at that point that it was my turn to initiate the fucking process. How? How am I supposed to know? You want to fuck. You want me to try to fuck. You want me to try to kiss you and grab you and get all up in the damn pussy region and all this shit. But you are not giving me any indication that that's what you want me to do. So I don't do it. Try not to come on too fucking strong and ruin this shit. But then I don't come on at all. You let me leave. Never hear from you again. You want to know why? Because you wanted to fuck and you was waiting for me to act like you wanted to fuck for you because you didn't want to initiate the shit. But you know what's fucked up about that? If I would have tried to initiate the fucking process, you still would have had the nerve to act like you didn't want me to do that. You're lying, bitch. You did. You did want me to do that. And I see some women right now through this motherfucking phone. I would never do that. Well, you know what? It's way too many bitches that's been in that position before that have. And they've ruined it for bitches like you that actually act like they want penis. So now niggas like us feel like we got to pick our spots. So we try to pick our spots. We try to read the situation carefully and thoroughly and make sure that we don't make the wrong move. So if you're not giving off enough sexual vibes, we not gonna push the issue. But then us not pushing the issue becomes an issue because you wanted us to push the issue even though you gave us no indication that you wanted me to push the issue or the sweet walls. How the fuck was I supposed to know? If you want dick, act like you want dick.
Or just say
Stop
it.
reject. Yeah, or just say it. Stop rejecting.
Or just start sucking. You know,
Send the dick an invitation in the mail. You've been cordially invited to indulge in the pussy. BYOE, bring your own erection. Bitch, I will, but you must help. Help. I'm not going to show up to the door. Boom.
wow.
Dumbbell dick. Not gonna do it. Help me. Help me help you. Do you want it? Well, why sit in the fucking house for all that day? You even sat in here for the duration of a whole goddamn school day. You acting like you don't want no goddamn dick. And you know you did. So why is it that when I gave you an indication that I wanted to give you some dick, you acted like you didn't want it? But then the fact that you acted like you didn't want it, you held that against me. You lied to me. You wanted it and you pretended you did.
False advertisement.
You fucking, you know what we call
Lie. Don't be a tease.
And then you want me to trust you with my time.
We can't even trust you with our erection.
I'll pour some Frosted Flakes in your ear.
Flaccid flakes.
Flaccid Flakes.
Flaccid
Yeah,
flakes.
you just want a soft ass, just dick.
With milk on it.
Soggy ass penis.
With milk on it. Wait.
Sure.
Fuck it. With milk on it.
Some of y'all have sucked milk off a dick before. This world's a big place. Anything you can think of, somebody's done it.
Milk on it. Somebody done it with milk on it.
Part of a balanced breakfast, bro. Fuck it. That's what you wanted. Milk on the dick, and you got it. 2%.
They probably want whole milk. They want whole dick. Rich Cheddar don't want 2% of a dick. Like all you getting is like a percentage of the helmet. You just get a little bit of the helmet.
Just rub the very, very tip. I'm talking about
Just touch it. Just
as soon as she feel, that's enough.
okay, I'm ready to edit. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, here we go. What are you doing? I'm tapping it. What? I'm tearing that ass up, nigga. No, you not. Let me tell you what you're not doing. Nothing. You're not doing nothing.
You ain't doing shit. And guess what she doing?
Just laying there, being a dumbbell. Again.
You dumbbell, dumb bitch.
Okay. Look. Now hopefully you get the message. And this is only for the a lot of people out. It's not for everyone. Everyone doesn't feel that way. But I'm telling you now, a lot of times we're not telling you that because we want to get some more. So we're just going to play the game, go along with it. Try this on the side. Just ask him straight up. Be honest with him and be prepared to hear what he has to say. So, and fuck that, I'll tell you something else. Listen, lady, when you ask a man a question, be prepared to hear the answer that he has for you. Make sure that you create an environment that is conducive to him being open and honest with you, because you want that open and honest communication. If you don't ask him a question and then get pissed off at the answer, fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna want to answer no more of them shitty ass questions again. Does his dress make me look fat?
Mousetrap.
No, his dress doesn't make you look fat. Your fat makes you look fat. Understand that. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying you're fat or anything. I'm not saying you're not fat either. It doesn't really fucking matter. But here's the thing. If you say, okay, all right, you're going to ask me this question, be ready for the answer. And it might not be the answer you want to hear. If you only want to hear the answer that you want to hear, ask your homegirl, ask your best friend, ask your cheerleader. But if you want this honest person to do it, don't ask that honest person, because that honest person is going to give you that honest answer and you honestly ain't going to like it all the time.
Honestly.
If you can accept it, cool. I'm all for it. Then fine. Hey, do you like this? I'm like, nope, I don't like that at all. It's really just, it sucks to me. I don't appreciate that. So, okay, all right, cool. I won't do that again. Don't be like, oh, my word. How dare you? You're supposed to like it. How dare you say that? And then your feelings get hurt. Man, don't ask a question. Don't ask it. Just don't ask it if we like it. Just say, how much do you like it? Or some shit like some guarded, some hedge where you kind of put padding between the real answer and that. Like, how much do you like? Well, we can't say we don't, because we want to know how much we like. I say, I like it a little bit, or I like it a lot. If we say a little bit, then that means we like it a little bit, but it's not really us liking a little bit, because you didn't give us that answer. If you say, do you like it or not? And we say, no, cool, we don't like it at all. We can't just say we like it a little bit, because we don't like that shit at all.
No.
Fuck that. That's a no. If you say, how much do you like it? Those are my only two options. If we say some shit like that, then we're rude.
Even Who Wants to Be a Millionaire give you 4 options.
Exactly. And we got some lifelines. We ain't got no lifeline with you.
I can call a nigga. Hey, man, let me ask you a question real quick. Your bitch ever asked you about this? What you think?
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Fuck that. I ain't gonna fall for that. No, I'm done doing that shit, because the thing is, we never really get our real feelings out. It's like there's never any room for that. Like, our feelings don't matter and shit in a relationship. I don't know how that shit works out. I'm so sick of that. I really don't get it.
Oh my god.
Why are we not allowed to have the feelings any at all? Like, if we do, then we're it sounds dumb to say. I say, oh, then we're females. I don't really just want to say that, but it's kind of how it's looked at. Like, we're emasculated once we express ourselves as having some type of feelings or emotion. It's like, come on, man. We're still human. Exactly. Like, we're still human. What the fuck? Like, we do have emotion. We get passionate about shit. We get hurt by shit. We don't react the same way, but we gotta be the tough guy. The tough guy. The fucking tough guy.
Goddamn tips.
We gotta be the tough guy. Why the hell we gotta be the tough guy?
You know what's fucked up? No one has the answer to that. It's just, there's this dogma about guys. It's this, we're just supposed to be this all around tough all the fucking time type of creature. And if we're not, motherfuckers look at us like we're lesser than. Motherfucker cannot have emotions without being soft. Motherfucker cannot like a girl without being a simp. There is a very different definition of being a simp. A simp is a motherfucker who know for a fact that this girl is not feeling him, would not give him any pussy in 10 lifetimes, and he take her out to dinner and drop $400 on the bitch, knowing damn well the only thing that he is paying for is time to be around this bitch. Just for her to be like, oh my god, you're so sweet, shut your stupid ass up. I don't want to hear none of that. Only thing that's making you say any of that shit is the fact that you're getting something out of me. As a matter of fact, you're getting everything that you want out of me, and I'm not getting shit, and I'm not even in the realm of being anywhere close to getting shit from you, but I'm still giving you all of my time, money, energy, effort, and attention, because that's the most that I'm ever going to get from you, and so I'm going to give you as much of it as I can, just so you can keep sending me away with absolutely nothing. And I know that going in, but I'm going to keep doing it. That's a fucking simp. Genuinely having feelings for something or somebody does not make a nigga soft. Because if that was the case, you bitches wouldn't get wedding rings. You bitches wouldn't get dates. First dates, second dates. You wouldn't get a nigga to hold the door open for you. You wouldn't get a nigga to give you his jacket when both of you niggas are freezing your ass off. You wouldn't get a nigga to let you come over to his crib, go in his motherfucking snack cabinet and say, get whatever you want. Take the last of his very favorite juice. This nigga got 1 cup worth of juice left and he lets you have it. If you want, but you want a nigga like that, but you don't want the nigga to feel shit at a time that you deem unacceptable. It is unacceptable for you as a man to feel this strongly and have any level of emotion towards this thing that I think you shouldn't have emotion towards. So I'm going to look at you like you're less of a man because of that shit. Imagine being that bitch. Imagine wanting a nigga to have emotions, but you only want him to have emotions when it's convenient for you. I can't, you know what? After that, I can't say nothing else. I can't say that. What does that tell you? We didn't rehearse this shit. We'll never rehearse this shit. You see the type of shit that we talk about on this fucking show? Yeah. Ain't no rehearsing this. It is what it is. So if me and that nigga was that synchronized as saying that shit, how many other niggas do you think are the same level of synchronized on the other side of this fucking door?
A whole lot. Probably the majority of them, if they ever clicked up and like, you know what? This is what I think about this. All their minds be, it's like it'll almost be like a hive mentality then, but not really. Just for that one thing, they're probably thinking a lot of the same shit because we're under the same kind of duress, we're under the same kind of pressure. Like we all feel that shit. Like we're not allowed to. Like if you, all right, now look, you can't cry. Like niggas are supposed to cry. We're not supposed to cry. You're gonna have to lose your entire family and your house and your car, and then maybe you can shed a tear. Tear at the funeral and shit like that. Like maybe then like. Whew, shit, that was rough. That's it. That's all we allowed to show. That's it. That's bullshit. Because you know, if fucking like some females get emotional and start crying if you cut their fucking hair. What the fuck is that? I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm like, it'll grow back. Trust me. Like, oh yeah, fuck it. Here, put it in a bag, take it with you. Just like, you can like, get some Gorilla Glue. Put the shit back to the layers that I had before, and then you know when you're ready to cut it, just cut the Gorilla Glue hair off, and then we can go from there.
But you made the decision to cut it,
yeah,
and you didn't have to. You just said, I think I want to cut my hair. I want to try something different. And you cut it, and you're bawling your eyes out. Yeah. Like,
I promise you. Now, we'd be laughing our ass off if nigga got his hair cut. Like, nigga, I cut my hair. Shut your stupid ass up.
Nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You over there looking crispy.
Everybody in the barbershop be like, Everybody, the kids, the barber, you can just pay him. He laughing. He's still laughing at you while you breaking off his $15 or whatever.
Even the clippers laughing at your ass. Those
are the clippers laughing at you in case you didn't get the joke. The clippers.
Break it down.
Not the Los Angeles Clippers. We talking about they probably laughing at you too. Fuck that, the whole team. All the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, all the niggas is laughing at you because you crying because you got your hair cut, nigga.
Doc Rivers still laughing at your ass.
Oh shit.
Damn it, man. What's wrong with you, man?
What's wrong with your voice, man? You got the most severe case.
No, man, we did a great job. I don't know. I mean, you know, you can't win them all, you know. They were the better team tonight. They were the better team tonight.
Yeah.
This nigga got laryngitis forever.
Forever. That's shit.
Chicken nugget lodged in this nigga's neck.
And that's it. I think if they perform surgery, it might kill him. So he's like, fuck it, just leave it there. I'll coach like this. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Alright, so tough guys. Fuck it, just be tough. I don't know what else to say about that now. Oh my goodness.
You just walk around balling up emotions till you start killing bitches.
Yeah, that's it. Next thing you know, now we got Columbine all over again.
Exactly. And then guess what they gonna say after that? Oh my God, he was so fucking crazy. Why he like that?
Really? Because you just laughed at him because, you know, he probably was crying or was hurt, whatever, because, you know, maybe girlfriend broke his heart or something. Maybe somebody in his family died and nobody knew about it. So, you know, you never know what's going on with someone. Someone probably close to him died, something like that. And then he comes to school and then something happens and he still hasn't quite dealt with this yet. So it just kind of comes out. It's like, oh, why are you crying? Don't be crying. Don't be a little punk. Now he has to ball that shit up. And it goes back to this, but no one's really asking him about what's going on and why. They're just saying, hey, stop crying. Stop being a punk ass. Stop, you know, don't be a little girl or little girls cry. Yada, yada, yada. Don't do that. Don't do that shit to him. Don't do that shit to anyone. Allow everyone to have their emotions because it's theirs. Fuck it, it's their emotions. Allow them to have it. I'm not saying that they can have their emotions and then on top of that they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying allow them to have their emotions. And they let them go through it. Let them process it how they process it, not how you think they should process it. How they do, because they're the only ones that are living in that in their body and feeling those emotions the way that they're feeling them. Exactly. I don't care if you've gone through the same thing. You are not the same person they are. Maybe they're dealing with something else in addition to it that they're not explaining to you because you don't know who the fuck is what's going on with them. They can say, "Oh, this person died." Okay, well, yeah, I had this person die on me too, man. It's not that bad. Fuck that. You don't get to tell them that shit. You don't tell them that shit at all. You just say, "Yeah, okay, I understand. It's gonna take some time. Get through it however you get to it. Cool with that, but don't be like, hey, it's not that bad. Don't ever try to minimize what they're going through. Please don't ever try to do that shit because that might fuck them up even worse. And don't tell them they have to like be strong because no, the fuck they don't. They just have to be whoever they are and deal with it, however they deal with it in their own way and in their own time.
As long as it's not hurting nobody else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That is very true.
They ain't got to deal with it by going into
my closest cousin died, and the best way I can deal with it, I just got to go murder some people. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna call time out on that one. Let me just say this right here. Who is it? Is anyone close to you right now? Nah. Okay, cool. Anyway, so I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. That's all it is.
Seriously, don't. And I know I give females so much shit on this show, but just understand that's from my perspective of being a man. I have spectated this shit happen. Either to other niggas that I know or just seeing it, even just seeing the shit online. Being a man is gonna hit closer to home to me for a man who doesn't deserve this shit that happened. To have some shit happen to him because of a woman. That's why I give women so much shit. The same way that a lot of you bitches feel very strongly about the niggas that you've dealt with, so you blame the whole fucking male species. Ain't nothing different. I'm just a little bit more vocal and a little bit less apologetic.
That's all. But some of the stuff you really need to hear because they're not going to be able to, not that they're not able to, they choose not to say anything about it.
Right.
And fine, that's their choice, but someone has to be able to vocalize this stuff. Otherwise, you'll never know. And you'll probably never understand because you don't have our perspective. And you don't deal with the same types of things that we deal with. But just because you don't understand it exactly doesn't mean you should just not know it. Like you can know it and say, okay, it's probably this, so let me see how this plays out. If you don't know anything because no one's ever telling you, then you're never even going to try to understand. But if you know it, you might try to understand. So we're just trying to put you in the know so you can try to understand if you choose to. If you choose to not try, all right, that's your choice.
That's on you. And just don't convict yourself and put yourself in the category that you don't belong in. If you don't belong in the category of women that we be talking about, or even I specifically, because I feel like I be shitting on women so much. But either way, if you don't belong in that category of women that I be talking about that be doing all the fuck shit, don't convict yourself. I'm not talking about you. I'm only talking about the ones that fall in that place themselves in that category that do the fuck shit. So if you a dope ass woman, you keep being a dope ass woman, and dope shit gonna happen for you. Hopefully, yeah. Because life be doing weird shit sometimes.
It does. It really does. Like we go through some shit that we don't even try to do, and we're like, why the fuck did this happen? Like, why am I, trying to do this in life and in business, and then people keep shitting on me like this and like that. Let me say this right quick. Okay, now, black people, you got somebody that has a black business, a black-owned business. Please, don't try to get them to give you some kind of discount just for being black. It's still a business. Come on, man.
I hate you something for nothing ass.
Why do that? I'm all for the support. I buy from any business if they have, something that I actually need or whatever the case may be or want. But if it's a black-owned business and I go there, I'm not expecting some kind of discount. And I'm trying to make somebody feel bad because they didn't give you the discount that you want because, we black, you should. No, the fuck they shouldn't.
Brothers gotta stick together and all that fuck ass shit.
Look, it's still a business. If it's a black-owned business, don't forget about the business part of that. Yeah, black-owned, great. Business, still a business. Because you wouldn't ask for that shit like, look, go into Winn-Dixie and ask for a minority discount or some shit like that. It ain't gonna happen. Like, I'm black, you should give me a discount because I'm black and shopping in your store. Look, you want these oranges or not? But no, it's gonna be full price. I don't give a fuck. Don't try to get, the hookup, the homeboy hookup or whatever, just because you black and you go into like some other discount. I mean, not discount, but grocery store or something that might be black owned or whatever type of business that's black owned. Like, look, if they decide to do that for whatever reason, then cool. But if you go in there with that attitude that you expect to have this and they should hook you up because we're black, oh, we got to stick together. All you're trying to do is just put it out there so you can get some kind of discount, so you can try to get over on them. Because if they keep going under, giving you discounts, you're going to probably put it out there. Yeah, they give the discount. Just do this. Just say that. You're going to spread the word for other people to try to get discounts. And you're going to keep cutting that black-owned business down. They're not going to be able to compete, so they won't be able to have the same power that they have. Maybe they can build other businesses to help increase the workforce and all that within the community for black people. Who knows? If you keep cutting down, they're never going to be able to build. Never.
You're completely misunderstanding the concept of supporting a black business. How you gonna support some shit by asking the motherfucker running the business to support you by giving you free shit? You the nigga with nothing. They got a whole business to keep up and running, and you want them to keep handing you shit. If you want to support the fucking business, support them by investing in what the fuck they offering. Don't support
at their price.
At their fucking price. Stop asking for a nigga to cut you a deal. The fuck is wrong with you niggas? You didn't make these shirts. You have no capital in this business whatsoever. How you gonna ask for a nigga to cut you a slice of the goddamn pie? More or less. Fuck you, the Jeffersons, nigga. Relax. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? If you gonna support that nigga in his business, man. Stop expecting that nigga to do something for you just because you feel like he should. You just made up a reason. Hey, man, I'm black. Hey, look, man.
My hair curly too.
I like 100% cotton shirts, bro. You gotta give me a discount. I like shirts more than all of these niggas, man. Come on, bro. I like the cotton polyester blend, bro. I like that shit, bro, more than anybody, bro. You gotta cut
man. We black. Bro. We used to pick cotton together. So these cotton shirts, we should get at a discount, man. We should get at a discount.
Brothers gotta stick together. Brother? Come on, man. You can't charge that. You gotta charge that price for all the white people, bro. Niggas got to get at least half off. Come on, bro. Niggas ain't got to get shit. What you got to get is the fuck out his face. Asking this nigga to hand you some shit just because you don't want to pay. Fuck you go. Okay, so let's just say, okay, obviously this is something completely different, but just take the whole concept of what is rational. Would you go to a fucking used car salesman and nigga say, yeah, man, we letting this motherfucker go for $5,000. All right, well, look, I like cars and I need one. I ain't got 5,000. What if I give you 2,000 and you just let me get the car for that? I'm gonna make payments of $1 a week. Because I ain't got money like that. But I like cars. I fuck with these cars that you got on this lot, and I really want to invest in one, but I want to invest in it in the way that I want to. I'm going to give you $1 a week for 2,000 weeks, and you just let me get the car. I know you said the price $5,000, but fuck your price. I want to make my own price. You know what he going to say?
After you get through laughing?
After you get through laughing and attempting to whoop your ass for having the audacity to ask some shit.
Wasting his time. I'm gonna beat your ass for 2,000 weeks.
That nigga gonna cut you down. I'll tell you what, sure, I'll let you give me $1 a week, but every time you come in here, you gotta get your ass whooped by them niggas over there. Niggas over there looking like the gangrene gang from the Powerpuff Girls. They gonna whoop your ass. Every week you come in here with that flimsy ass dollar. Mm-hmm. And then, you come in here with 4 quarters if you want to. Oh, yeah.
They gonna beat the change out of you. They gonna make $2 and a nickel out of each of those quarters. Damn. Break your ass down.
You gonna get your quarter back, alright? Mm-hmm. They gonna sack your stupid ass. Hit you with a sack. Of quarters. Beat the brakes off your ass. All you hear is king, 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 king.
Every time they hit you. Every Sound like he's just knocking change out there, just knocking coins out your ass, like knocking the Sonic rings out your ass.
Do the stupid ass fall back?
Yeah. Damn.
How you get rings beat up? These niggas turned your ass into a video game.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Whack-a-mole on your ass. Because you want to pay $1 a week. Bro, that nigga made his price. Respect his price and respect his business. You obviously don't respect the business the way you claim to.
Nah. Nah, you don't.
If you're not going to pay the nigga made a price, nigga, fuck wrong with you? Yes, nah. Alright. Can't wait till you start hearing that shit.
Now, it's been a long time coming. I'm gonna give you a random post.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna just put a little something out there. Hey, it's gonna be a little time here. All right. Random post from a Negro on the podcast. People, I wanted to tell y'all something about, whenever people say something that's offensive, or some people take offense to certain things, it's phrased a certain way for a reason. When they say you take offense to something, that means you take it. That's how you take it. You're just receiving it that way. That doesn't mean that's how it's given. That's why it's phrased, I take offense to it. See, no matter what someone says, you choose how you want to take that. You choose your reaction. You choose your interpretation of it. You choose that. It doesn't matter what they say, because they cannot control what offends you. They cannot control what disrespects you. You control that 100% of the time, 1000% of the energy. That's all you. If I say to him, like, hey, I don't like how your elbows look. And then he goes to the back and eats a bowl of cereal and just, watches, whatever, and just watches Powerpuff Girls or something. And it has no effect on him whatsoever. Whatever. Yum, 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 yum. And just eating the cereal, watching the show. He chooses to not take offense to it. I can say the exact same thing to someone else. Hey man, I don't like the way your elbows look. And they could go completely off. I didn't say anything different. It's all in how the person takes it. Because you cannot control how someone takes it. You can only control up to what you're up to and right at the exact point of what you say and how you say it. And if the intent is not there to offend, which it wouldn't really matter anyway, but if the intent is not there to offend, you can't sit there and say, you hurt my feelings. I mean, you can say that, but it's all about how you took it. I don't care what's being said. Now, there's some things that offend me that I take offense to, yes, but that is on me personally. I can't blame that person for how I take something. Like, how dare you say that because I don't like that? Like, well, what the fuck? He's not controlling what I like and what I don't like, or she's not controlling what I like and what I don't like. It's all based on your interpretation. It's all based on how you take it and what you take from it. Please try to make sure that the control that you have is yours. The words are just words. That's it. The word in and of itself means nothing because we provide the meaning for the words. All those words in the dictionary and the Bible and the thesaurus and all that, they're all defined by us. We're the ones who define it. No one else, an alien didn't come down and this is what this word means and flew up. No, we are the ones who define the words. We are the ones who give them the meaning and the feeling that we attach to them. We do that. So if no word out there ever offends me, then it's my choice, and I don't want to give that word the power, nor do I want to give that other person the power to control how I feel about something or control my mood or my actions. Well, they don't control my actions, but my mood. I don't want to give anyone else that control. I never want to do that. So think about whenever you say something offends you, think about why it offends you. And if that person is trying to offend you, or if that person just said something that you don't like. If they said something that you don't like, think about why you don't like it. What gives it that power for you to not like it, for you to take offense to it? Because the word in itself means nothing unless you give it that power, unless you give it that meaning, unless you allow it to make you feel how you want it to make you feel. You have to allow it that. The word can't do it for you. The word can't do it to you. It's just a word. Like blah, 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 blah. If that was a word and you got pissed off about that word, what is it about that word that pisses you off? Why does it? Is it the blah or is it the blah? So just think about that. Like seriously, any single word out there in the English language, or even words that we speak, if it's in the dictionary or not, why does it offend you? Why? Just think about that. And if it does offend you, can you choose to not let it anymore? You just make that decision. Like if we say the word, I'm only using it as an example. Say if we say fag. Like, okay, some people will take offense to that. I understand. But why? If you said, man, I'm not going to let that word offend me anymore, and you choose not to, that word has no power whatsoever. That person has no power whatsoever. It doesn't matter how many times they say it or how they try to force it down your throat that you are this, you are that, I'm saying this word, yada, yada, yada. If you say, okay, you said it as many times as you want to. It doesn't offend me anyway. That person has no power over you whatsoever. Don't give anyone that power over you. Don't give a word that power over you. Now, some words are just going to be universal. Walker, you can, okay, if you say nigger and I can't control that. That has nothing to do with me. But if you choose to say it, just understand that certain words do have that effect, and that's how they'll take it. They don't have to take it that way. They just choose to. Okay? If you say it to me, if I choose to react a certain way, that's my choice. It's all on me. I'm not blaming you for my reactions. I'm just saying I didn't like it. And that doesn't mean it's okay for me to like put hands on you or whatever the case may be. If I choose to not let it affect me, it's not going to affect me no matter how many times you say it. It just won't. And I really don't care about that. So even if you hear us say words that are offensive to you or that you take offense to, think about it. You're taking offense. We don't give offense. You take offense. The word is there. What are you going to take from it? It's right there. What are you going to take from it? It doesn't bother me, or I'm going to take offense to it. It's your choice. We can't tell you which way to take it. We can just put the word out there. If we choose to say the word, you choose how you want to take it. You choose your interpretation of it. That's it.
Nigga. God, I couldn't have said that shit no better myself. Nigga, that's why I minimize myself. Look how far down I am.
That's pretty low. Pretty low.
It's pretty fucking low to look for reasons to find offense in every single thing that happens too. But niggas, well, I ain't gonna say it's low. Some people they've been conditioned to believe that under certain circumstances, they're supposed to dislike certain words and certain occurrences and shit. And I'm just like you said, what is it about you that bothers? What is it about the thing that you're taking offense to that bothers you so much? Like, why do you feel like this is some shit that you have to invest in so deeply that it bothers you? Like, it disrupts your life to say that you hate this thing so much that you just have to have this overly strong opinion. Why do you feel like you have to give a fuck?
Probably because they were told to. Now, it's tough if they're conditioned to do it. That's like one of the hardest things. Because through our life, if you've grown up in a household where don't let anyone say this, don't let anyone say this to you. This is what it means. And if anyone ever says this is how you should react. Because they're being told to do that. If they're conditioned from childhood, that is the toughest thing to try to get out of. Yeah. I get it. I mean, like, because there's some stuff now that I'm like, I don't really like that because that's how I was brought up. But then you think about it, like, just because that's how you were brought up doesn't mean you have to stay that way. If you find a flaw in it or something that you can't quite explain, or it doesn't really make sense, or you can't quantify it somehow, like, well, here's the thing. If someone asks you a question and your only response is because I was raised that way or because I was brought up that way, you don't really have an answer for it. There's nothing that you don't have to stay there. You just choose to because it's easier to just sit there and be in that. And I'm not saying it's like wrong. I'm just saying you don't really have an answer. So you're just going to say that's just how I was always raised. Well, you can change that though, because you're not still being, if you're an adult or whatever, you're not still being raised. You're now doing the raising. You can change all of that. You have the power to do that at any point in time. It's just your choice. I mean, it's not a good or bad, it's just your choice. And live with the results. Or not, drink bleach, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Just understand, man.
The bleach is out there. Drink it.
You
have that choice too.
Different brands and shit. But just understand, you leave yourself subjected to a lot more unrest when you find reasons to just let every single little thing fuck you up. You have to. My mom just looked me in my face and said this shit to me when I was like 6 years old. You need to learn how to tell people to kiss your ass. She actually said that shit. Now that's no indication of me having just a horrible childhood or nothing, but my mom shot straight with me my whole fucking life.
Oh yeah.
Which is the reason why I am the way I fucking am right now. And I would not change a damn thing about the way that I came up, because I've developed some of the thickest skin you can imagine. I don't give a fuck If a racist white dude walked up in my face right now and said the most racist word that you could think of, I would laugh in his fucking face and show him how little his words mean to a person like me. You want to fight? Because your words don't do shit. It's just words coming from a person that I don't even know. You hold no value to me in who you are. So why should the words that you speak hold any more value than you do?
Yeah.
I mean,
look, if you want to fight, just come at me and swing. That's the better way to do it.
That's all it takes. And then we'll deal with that.
Yeah.
We'll see who the nigga is. I'm cool. I ain't gonna do it. Look, I understand it's easier said than done. Not everybody is the same. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with operating the way you operate, but just understand that you're leaving yourself vulnerable. And that's some shit that you can work to get yourself out of. You can get yourself out of that mindset, and it's going to take a while because you have to recondition yourself.
Oh, yeah.
But
you have to want to do it, though. Genuinely want to do that. Yeah. Change that, because it's, now, it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's not going to take like a couple of weeks, maybe a month or whatever. Like, no. If it's a lifetime up to that point that you decide you want to change it, it's going to take a lot to change that. And it's deprogramming and reprogramming. That's what it is. So that's like two different processes right there. But so that has been our show with your boy right there.
Oh shit, my fault, baby. Shit.
New co-host, right? Did you have something you want to say?
Shit, his thing right here. Goddamn. If anybody got some shit, y'all look. Shout out to all my niggas that's still out there in the box. Shout out to my nigga packing material.
Yeah, but you probably can't say that because you're white. Anyway, so we're just gonna.
Jump motherfucking ass out of here. Interrupting shit. Fuck on.